Yeah. Oh man, goddamn. I just bought a Porsche. Two bitches with me, rapping like a horse. But these bitches thought I can't trust a bitch. I took this bitch to court. I'm ballin' like the court. I have to call my twin. He just bought a Benz. Flies with him too. Oh shit. Flies go shoot. I'm riding around in the city. I'm ballin' hard like I'm Diddy. I'm going on like I'm Diddy. All these bitches, man, they did me. I call the TUBEBUDDY. I run around in
It's your uncle EJ, always your mother's brother and your grandmother's good looking son and your grandmother's good looking son. What do we have here? It seems that sometimes people don't know when to leave well enough alone. Sometimes people don't know when to just be quiet. Sometimes when things happen that you have no control over, what you should do is you should just get somewhere, sit down, and shut up. That's what you should do, right? But instead, people keep elling themselves. They want to prove a point to their audience. What happens is a lot of times you just make yourself look dumber. You make yourself look dumber, bro. You make yourself look dumber, Dustin Hoffman. That's what happens, sir. That's what happens, Richard Dreyfuss. That's what happens. But this is Blog Awards now, Dustin Hoffman. You made it about you. No one attacked you. We reacted to what you said. You said in your video that you didn't say our names, that I might have meant them. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Sound like a fucking 6-year old. You sound like a 6-year old, bro. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Now they're attacking me. No, you sound like an idiot. You sound like a fucking idiot. Because no one attacked us. You. We reacted to our names being said and to you insinuating shit about us. You're just like a Craig, just like a Karen. Start some shit, and then call the police. Then call the popo ho. You call the popo ho. You're pleading on the hearts of the battle rap community. Oh, it's just me, little old D, and me, and I didn't do anything, and I didn't even say their names, and I came over here and they're harassing me. Fuck out of here, Mark. Because see, somehow you don't get it through your head when you motherfuckers don't bother me, right? Y'all don't make me upset enough to lose my cool. Perhaps if I was being a caricature of myself, I would get mad on camera just for the sake of getting mad. Perhaps if I was playing a caricature of myself, I would get all emotional on camera when normally I wouldn't be emotional. I'm sorry, that doesn't work for me, right? I know if you get me upset, I'll talk bad to your bitch ass. That's what I will do. That's what I will do. And I promise you, you really don't want me off that square, bro. You really don't. Because I could talk crazy to your whole ass. I really could. But I digress and I try to be such a gentleman in front of the camera. But you dumb bitch ass motherfuckers keep saying my motherfucking name when no one was talking to your whole ass in the first place. Then you also lied in your fucking little recap rebuttal blog, whatever the fuck that was. That we were trying to be physical with you, that we were threatening to be physical with you. No, motherfucker. What I said was that I grew up with my mother and my father. Here's another one of those stories, you dumbass, because somehow you happen to be a fan of battle rap and allegory and metaphors and similes and analogies. But when someone gives you one in a fucking practical lesson, you can't understand that shit. But what I said was, my father and my mother are still together. When I was young, my father ran my motherfucking house and he was the baddest motherfucker there. So when I stepped outside my door, I knew there was a motherfucker at my house that could whoop my ass. So when I went outside, I didn't think I was the most baddest motherfucker out there. When I spoke about it, I was speaking in reference to a depth, not you, dummy, which lets me know you don't listen, Spanky. You don't listen. I remember Spanky from Little Rascals. Yes, Spanky, all grown up. You don't listen. No one threatened you. What? Who gets any kind of points for threatening you? What does that do for anybody? What type of stripes does anybody get for even yelling at your weak ass? Right? Because now that we know who you are, right? You're the guy who's playing a caricature of himself. You're putting on a performance for your guests, for your audience, right? And maybe you're jealous of the fact that I just turn on my camera. Wave Gang just turns on their camera and we're fucking dope without all that dumb shit you doing, with all the super dumb shit you doing. But let's go further because I got more blunt to go. Where was I? Harlem giving hospital giving beds out. Harlem hospital giving beds out. Oh, yeah, that's right. So no one was threatening you with physical violence. I was making a reference, a story, as you may say, an analogy, so to speak, of my time versus this time, as to the reason why the psychological makeup of a young man who goes out and wishes ill of the dead and speaks ill of the dead, that somehow maybe back in his home training, that's the reason why he doesn't know how to be socially adept. Maybe that's why. But you know, like you said, you don't listen to the blog. It's boring to you. Facts and logic are boring to you. You'd rather have performance, right? It's not about the bars for you, sir. It's about the performance. But these are bars, bitch. These are straight bars, ho. I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how. Cause see, my grandmother used to tell me, when people show you who they are, you don't have to listen to them tell you. You're showing us. You're showing us. But let's go. We ain't got all day. Mm, let us go.
Yo, it's the smoke of NY with a roast on Detroit motherfucking DME. Look like the fucking thinner nigga touched your hair. I crush you thinner. Old animal from Police Academy
Stellar
ass.
morning. I don't know what you're gonna show us because you're extremely well read and too nice.
What did I say to fuck myself up? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Maybe in your head I did.
No, DME, you're gonna fuck up in a lot of people's head. And the reason why is because we didn't put race into this thing. What I did say was you come off like a 65-year-old white man in your views and your statements, your conservative values. That's what I did say. That's what I did say. You now said, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Well, to me, bro, it seems to me that a lot of people, I don't know what the culture is, I don't know what the atmosphere is and how they were raised. But when you have that sense that you're the baddest person in your house as a young kid, when you go out into the real world, you don't think that there's anybody that can check you.
EJ,
Right?
he
I grew
starts.
up with my father. My father's still alive.
He starts with a story about bad kid girl. Like, what is he talking about? And now he's talking about checking me. What's
You see what I'm saying? See how people don't listen? I didn't say anything about checking him. I'm talking about a personal situation that when someone feels like that there's no one that can check them. What sparked that in you, sir? I'm not even talking to you, which shows that you're not paying attention. You just want to say, you just see something, you just see your name and just feel like, oh, we done you wrong, we're attacking you. I never said their names, maybe, maybe not. I insinuated it. Dummy. We're not stupid. But let's keep going.
there to check, sir? I never mention y'all names on purpose.
You never mention our names on purpose. Why? Why? Because it would have been dumb. And it was dumb to even insinuate it when we're outing Battle Truth for the heinous things that he's doing. And you're trying to say, well, why didn't y'all say something about that guy? You sound like an idiot, bro. You sound like an idiot. If you weren't going to say anything nice, you should have sat your ass in the corner like you did on MEO and not say a fucking thing. That's what the fuck you should have did. But instead, you're getting ethered. That's what the fuck is happening to you right now. And it's not even over yet.
Was I talking about y'all? Maybe, maybe not, but I didn't mention your names.
You hear this corny shit? Maybe, maybe not. You're not even man enough to say that you were. You know you were. You know why we're saying shit to you now, sir. You know why we're saying shit to you now.
You guys jumped out the window and decided it was about you, and you guys were going to
We
go on an attack.
we jumped out the window and decided it was about you. It was about us, and we're going on to the attack. We jumped out the window. Y'all see this Craig ass shit? Do y'all see this Karen ass shit? This Dunkin' Donuts? People at the park eating. I'm calling the police on the nice little people of color here eating and not bothering nobody. But then when the police come, they attacked me or they're being violent to me. Do y'all see this shit? Why is he using this defense? Why is it? Why? You finna find out.
Mode and talk about me for the past week instead of talking about your main mission, Battle Truth.
Now, instead of talking about our main mission, Battle Truth, why did we stop talking about it? Why? Why did we stop talking about it? Because in the midst of us talking about that, you two weird motherfuckers, Adept and DME, you motherfuckers decided that y'all was going to come out and say shit about us. You were going to put jackets on our backs. You were going to say shit about Pretty Money's kids. You were going to say shit about Swave Silver. You motherfuckers was going to deflect from the shit that was happening right under your nose when both of you goofy motherfuckers, one promoting his goddamn music, the other stupid motherfucker on the panel with him every goddamn day. Now you looking goofy and you want to point the blame at somebody else besides this two stupid motherfuckers that's they're cool with.
That's my shit right there. That's my fucking shit right there. Somebody play that shit for me. Damn it.
12 feet shotty.
Y'all don't, Darth Vader on y'all.
Why you keep taking all the Arab? I'm from Iraq. And y'all call this Chirac? Take your Milganistan and your Chirac and shove it up your ass. How about that one? How about that one? How about that?
We need to get Battle Truth a PayPal account, or not a PayPal account, a GoFundMe account, or even send them money. I'm sure he has a PayPal. Hold on, let's see if we can donate to the One United Fund. The One United Fund. That's what should be called. The One United Fund. Woo!
Oh, baby, oops, I did it again.
But for a reason.
Y'all super dumb. Dumb and dumberer. You two motherfuckers.
For some reason, you can't talk about Chris in Battle Truth at once, but you can sure as hell talk about me in Battle Truth at once. That's the irony.
We never talked about you in Battle Truth at one time. We talked about Battle Truth. Then your dirty, dirt dauber built ass start talking about us.
DME be having Dennis Quaid meltdowns.
What the fuck here? And this dick and Dopey the dick here is whispering in your ear. This is horseshit.
Oh, Last Dragon Eddie Arcanian in the face ass nigga.
Without me, you're nothing. Without that outfit, you're just another no-talent dental hygiene.
Then we focused on you because, motherfucker, I was over here hitting him, and somebody jumped in and hit me. So what the fuck do you think I'm finna do? I'm finna defend myself. So then when I turn around and hit you in your motherfucking mouth and make you swallow your teeth, don't complain that you're now getting attacked. Little bitch.
If it's ironic, I don't know, and I don't care. You get what I'm saying, right? Right? You see how that works? You see how that works? I don't need to be a dum-dum and know what the like, all right, it's normal talk. You get what I'm saying.
This motherfucker has such an inferiority complex to anybody who can speak on a level that's above his. It hurts him. It hurts him that two niggas can talk better than you, that two niggas can formulate a point better than you. That fucking hurts your soul, you dweeb, doesn't it? Because not only can I be at the cool table, but I can also formulate an opinion and articulate it better than your dumb ass. Doesn't that hurt? You fucking stupid motherfucker. But I can talk on your base level too, bitch. I bet you I can. It's not necessary. Raise my voice at you goofy niggas. Married to my mother. So I knew that even in my own house, I wasn't the baddest motherfucker there. You know what I'm saying? So when I went outside, knowing that I just left the place where somebody could kick my ass, I knew it was motherfuckers outside that could kick my ass.
Kick your ass, yeah.
Accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
They want to kick my ass because I yell when I'm talking back to them, because all white boys need to be submissive.
So we're going to stop right there first, because when I was driving in my car and I heard this shit, it pissed me the fuck off. It pissed me the fuck off. Oh, to the highest of festivity. Yes, it did. Why? Because here he is with the narrative, throwing it in there. Nobody's mentioned this. Now he's saying that we're upset because we want him to be submissive. Because he's yelling. right? Here's the thing, Detroit DME. What up, ho?
Old Patch Adams, Robin Williams looking ass motherfucker. Detroit DME got Gary Busey disease.
Shit. Stop.
You don't seem to understand that yelling is nothing, right? Even the shit that you do, the bootleg angry fan shit that you do. Oh, did it click for some of y'all? Did it click? Oh, some of y'all don't remember? Go back to angry fan shit when he was in the garage, yelling at the camera, raising his voice, doing all that's angry fan stick. That's not your stick, bitch.
Fuck out of here, nigga. I knew you was gonna fall for it. I knew it. I knew you was gonna fucking fall for the Pop-Tart trick. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Pop-Tart or a hamburger, your ass is fucking there and shit, man. Fuck that shit. What you gonna do? You gonna step up or not, man? Fuck that shit. We try to make excuses for you, nigga. What are you gonna do, Big T? What are you gonna do? You had some shit here. Are you gonna win a fucking battle anytime soon?
See what I'm saying? Don't be, it'll be your content you be putting up. You put up other people's content, go over that shit. I digress. Do what the fuck you do. But your whole stick, the whole emotional outbreaks and all that shit, that's angry fan. You're a bootleg ass angry fan, bro. That's it. And you're late night. That's why you get the traction that you get. What you thought you was doing something new? You thought you was doing something new? Well, we don't know no better. You right.
That's what they expect. No white boy can talk. They can't match your energy, or we're gonna fight. Right? That's what it is. That's what it is. Go ahead, break that down for me.
Would you like me to break it down for you, really, sir? Do you really want me to surgically break this motherfucker down? Because I can assure you that right now, some of the people in my audience are now typing the fuck away at what I'm about to say to you, sir. They are typing the fuck away at about what I am about to say to you. Because one, you submitted that we wanted you to be submissive. That irritated the fuck out of me, right? Two, you said that we wanted you to be submissive just because we want white people to be submissive. And as I was riding in my car, pissed off to the highest of festivity, listening to you interject narratives to try to steer your audience to feel a certain way, I watched you fuck up. I watched you fuck up, DME. I watched you take out a piece of paper and draw your own fucking L, bro. Why? Because your ass has been getting a BRC pass for when you dropped the nigga, when you said it in your song. People said, you said, I'm Chaldean, I'm Chaldean, however you pronounce it. No disrespect to anybody that's Chaldean or Chaldean, but disrespect to you, you punk ass bitch. Because I told you in my previous blog, I didn't say you were white. I said you weren't white, but you come off as a middle-aged white man. And I'd be goddamn if I'm not riding in my car, going to pick up my daughter, pissed off to the highest of festivity. One, because my daughter is half white. So the fact that you just feel like that somehow I just feel like white people should be submissive to me just because I'm black. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, DME. It's the dumbest fucking shit I ever heard in my fucking life. You picked the right one, sir. You picked the right one. So while that's irritating the fuck out of me, I'm sitting here listening to you, sir, of Chaldean descent, however we want to say it, talk about how fucking white you are.
No, you done fucked up, Jones.
I'm listening to you tell me how white you are.
No, you done fucked up, don't you?
Now, let's make no misunderstanding whatsoever. I judge people on their merit. I grew up all over this motherfucker, born in Oak Cliff, but lived all over Dallas, all over the suburbs. I've lived in fucking New Jersey and Georgia and California and laid my head in a lot of other places. I've been messed over by a lot of different people with a lot of different persuasions, is my point. So it doesn't matter to me whether you're black, white, red, green. If you fuck over me, you fuck over me. If you're good with me, you're good with me. So you can imagine, to my chagrin, when you're sitting on here talking about us wanting you to be submissive because you're a white boy. Wow, you're a white boy, DME? We got the wrong white boy, DME? Right? When people were coming at you about saying nigga in your song, this is for my niggas and my white boys, there was already at the point you're sitting there saying this is for your niggas and your white boys. You identify them folk, which is nothing wrong with that if you them folk. But them folk don't do the shit that you do and try to be disrespectful. Then when you couple that with the fact that you happen to be anti almost everything URL, and you identify as a white boy, why you over here getting down on us like that, bro? And let me make you understand something about the words that I'm using, in case I'm not talking on the level with you, right? Because I'm not talking white boy, because there are lots of white guys that are cool that are in the culture. And we wouldn't clarify them as white boy. We say those people that are in the culture. But you, sir, you identify as a white boy. You identify as a conservative. You identify as a Venezuelan. You think all the mask stuff is stupid. You hate the vaccine stuff. All of this stuff points to you pushing the values and views of a 65-year-old white man, and then even clown, Elling your fucking self. So, to the BRC, how should we feel about you, sir? How should we feel about the use of your term, your word nigga? How should we feel about it every time you make a blog hating on a black man? How should we feel about that, bro? Hating on the URL, hating on black business. How should we feel about that? Hating on black business, but at the same time, worried about your business on camera, like we give a fuck about what's going on in your fucking restaurant. You see the double standard? You only care about what's in your own little fucking circle. But at the same time, trying to come in this circle and perpetuate it like you're one of us. I told you, put your ass in the middle of a crowd of the BRC and your ass is going to stick out like a sore thumb. Why? Because you're claiming to be a white boy. And don't play dumb when you play this back. You know what I mean by white boy. I don't mean just any gentleman of the Caucasian persuasion. I mean those people that on a corporate level look down on the people in the battle rap community and the hip hop community kind of funny like we're substandard or subhuman. That's what I mean. Let me see if there's anything else to play. I don't even have to go like 3-4 minutes into this shit. You dumbass Ellen yourself. Hate you stupid motherfuckers. They can't wait until you just get out of character and out of pocket with their goofy ass and talk crazy to them like they used to get talked crazy to in fucking school. Can't wait till somebody push your goofy ass in a locker.
You don't like it when white boys churn up, do you? Well, you got the wrong white boy, I'll tell you that much.
I'll find out. Side, knowing that I just left the place where somebody could kick my ass. I knew it was motherfuckers outside that could kick my ass.
That kick your ass, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They want to kick my ass because I yell when I'm talking back to them. Because all white boys need to be submissive. That's
never said that. That's his straw man being introduced. All white boys need to be submissive. That's what John and EJ meant by what they're saying. Because when I yell, that means that I'm not being submissive and that somehow I'm being aggressive. I'm getting my point across. I can get mine across too. You're a mark ass bitch asshole. See how easy that was? See how calm that was? See how much you knew and you felt like I mean what the fuck I say? That's the difference. The difference is people will tune in and listen for the calm, sultry voice saying the things that I say. It's pretty authentic. You, Mr. Caricature, Mr. Dustin Hoffman, Mr. Great Value Angry Fan, Mr. I bring absolutely nothing to the culture, Mr. I hate anything, Mr. Cynic, Mr. Rain Man, Mr. Definitely 3700 22 twerk videos. You by your own standards have been proven to be a white boy. We never wanted you to be submissive, white boy. We just wanted you to keep our name out your mouth. Oh, I didn't say it. Don't insinuate then, ho. You won't have no problem. Won't nobody attack you. Swear to God, these Karens. Now y'all see why I was calling him a Karen? You see? He starts the shit. Then when we get on his ass paws, then that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. So I don't really even need to break any more of this shit down, bro. You break that down. Shout out to all my good white people out there who fuck with us on merit. It's not even about being white or black. They just fuck with us because we're good peoples. Shout out to those who don't play the race card, because that's not what happened here. What happened here was you threw rocks and hid your hand. You said nigga in your song, thought you was going to get away with it. We gave you a pass because we thought you were, a little bit quirky, but whatever. You're Chaldean, whichever it is. Gave you a pass. But this is how you really feel. This is how you really feel. So, BRC, how do y'all feel about this self-described white boy saying the word nigga? How do y'all feel about this self-described white boy always getting on this channel and on this platform attacking black business? How do y'all feel about that?
Eba, eba be, boy. Okay? So it's 4 sounds in the word. It's a chair. It's a desk. And then for the 3rd sound, you push it more. Eba be a boy. It's a chair. It's a desk. And then you have to put together full sentences. The boy sat in a chair next to the desk.
That's all, folks. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, there's trolling. And then there's the point where you're going to get your ass smacked the fuck up. That's on God. I will A-verb smack the fucking shit out of you when I see you, homeboy. And that's on God. I want a goddamn public apology, all right, or you guys are done, as far as I'm concerned.
Monty.
Representing that wave gang, EJ, you are now rocking with
DJ Ladybug.
on the 1s and 2s, and just call me Monty on air.